Hey everyone! So I'm back to make our part 2 video of the zones of regulation. So in the last video I explained what the zones of regulation are and what are some of the feelings that we feel when we're in those zones, okay? And we'll review them real quick. When we had the blue zone, it's when we're feeling we don't have a whole lot of energy. We might be feeling sad, or bored, or tired, or sick, or any other feeling where we just don't have a lot of energy. Then we said there's the green zone, okay, and the green zone is really good for helping us work at school. So the green zone would be things like happy, focused, calm, or proud. Our yellow zone is when we have a bit more energy, and it might be something that we just need to calm down a little bit. So that might be things like worried, or frustrated, or silly, or excited, and some of those are good feelings. And it's okay to feel that way sometimes. We just don't want it to go on a real long time. And for us to really do our best as students, it helps to kind of get back to the green zone where we're ready to move forward. And then our last zone we talked about was the red zone. And that's where we have a whole lot of energy and we might feel kind of out of control. And that we might be like, it says overjoyed, super happy. So happy we feel like we're going to burst. Panicked, we might feel real panicky. This one says angry, we might feel real angry, or terrified, really scared. So those are the zones. So I'm going to read a story. This is called The Way I Feel. And we're gonna see what some of the emotions, some of the feelings are that this person feels, and we'll talk about what zone that would be in. All right, it says silly. Silly is the way I feel when I make a funny face and wear a goofy poofy hat that takes up lots of space. So if somebody's feeling silly, they're probably feeling in a bit of the yellow zone, okay? So they've got kind of like a bit more energy going on. And then we've got, I'm shaking because I'm scared, all alone in the dark at night. The thunder and lightning crash and roar. Hold me close and turn on the light. So that feeling is scared. And when someone is feeling scared, it might be the same kind of thing. They might be kind of in that yellow zone where they have a little bit more energy than they normally would. The plans were made so long ago for you to visit me today. But now you can't come after all. I'm disappointed. We can't play. So she's feeling disappointed. Sometimes when things don't work out, we might feel that way. And that might be kind of a blue zone. We might be feeling kind of just like, and just don't feel like you have a lot of energy. Or if you're disappointed and it makes you like just a tiny bit smidge angry, then you might be more in the yellow zone where you have a little bit more energy. Okay, so next we have the smile you see upon my face as the sun shines in the sky shows the world that I feel happy and my mood is soaring high. So this person's feeling happy, and usually when we're happy, we're in the green zone. Everything's just good, we're okay, we're ready to go. Okay? Sometimes I feel so very sad and really don't know why. Instead of playing and having fun, I cry and cry and cry. So usually if somebody is feeling sad, we can say that they're in the blue zone. They just really don't feel like doing a whole lot. Angry is how I feel right now. I shout with a mighty roar. I mostly want to frown and growl and stomp upon the floor. So that's a really good example of our red zone, okay? We're starting to feel a little out of control. Too much energy, too many big feelings. it's okay to feel that way every now and then, but we don't want to keep our body in that zone for a long time. It can really make us feel exhausted. And that's when we probably won't make the best choices either. Okay. The wheel fell off my brand new truck. I needed some help from you. You kindly fixed my favorite toy. I'm thankful for all you do. And I think if somebody's feeling thankful, they're probably in the green zone, okay? Was feeling kind of bummed out when his toy broke, but now he's like, wow, thank you for doing that for me. And he's good, he's ready to go. I'm frustrated because I can't do it. It's hard and I want to cry. I don't know whether to give it up or to give it another try, okay? So with this one, I feel like we're kind of going into the yellow zone, kind of like a caution, be careful. I'm starting to feel a little bit more energy, not quite in the red zone, but could get there if she doesn't find a way to calm down. So we would say yellow for that one. Okay. If someone says hello to me, I suddenly feel so shy. Instead of waving back at them, I hide my face and walk on by. And that would typically go along with probably the blue zone, where you're feeling a little bit like, I don't really think I want to be there. I don't think I really want to be involved, or I feel nervous. So that's probably a good thing for a blue zone. I can't make up my mind. There's nothing I want to do. The day drags on and on. I'm feeling bored and blue. And it has the word in it, right? That's the blue zone. So just feeling like, ugh. I'm bouncing like a rubber ball. I'm more excited than I can say. It's really hard for me to sit when I'd rather jump and play. So this is excited. Now this one kind of borders on too. I think at the point we're at right now, probably the yellow zone. Feeling good, feeling happy, but having a lot of energy, okay? Now if this one gets too out of control, it would move into the red zone. But I think where we are right now, we're in the yellow zone. Okay to feel that way. But you know, when we're in school, it's kind of best to not have that energy last a super long time, unless you're like at recess and you can run and play. I want to play with you right now. I don't think taking turns is fair. I'd rather have you to myself. I'm jealous when I have to share. This is going to kind of go into two different ones. So they're feeling jealous. That's kind of a strong feeling, you know, when you want to play with someone and they're playing with someone else and you feel like that's not fair. I think right now they're kind of in the yellow zone, where, you know, feeling kind of upset, kind of some strong feelings, but not completely this far, okay? But this would be a good time for her to think, how can I get myself feeling more calmed down so I don't make it into the red, okay? Let me turn the page. I got it stuck. All right. I did it. I did it. I shout to the crowd. Getting dressed by myself makes me feel proud, okay? And usually if we're feeling proud, we're usually in the green zone. We're in a good mood. We're happy. It's going to be a good day. Feelings come and feelings go. I never know what they'll be. Silly or angry, happy or sad, they're all a part of me, okay? And guys, that is so true. We all have different feelings and we all go through the different zones. We all have our blue times. We all have our green ready to go times. We all have our yellow times when, you know, we need to be careful we don't get too out of control. And we all have our red times when we are out of control, okay? And it's good to realize what zone we're in to kind of help us figure out, hey, what's going to help me be the best me I can be right now, Okay, so this is part 2. We're going to talk another time about what are some of the things you can do if you're feeling in the red zone and you need to calm down. We're going to talk about some of those another day. Okay, all right, thank you.